Now, Arvind Kejriwal's decision to order the power company's books, to audit the power company's books is based on the Comptroller and Auditor General Act, which allows the National Auditor to examine books of even private firms.
However, that's where it gets murky. The power companies cite their own reasons why such an audit cannot go ahead, not least because an earlier decision to audit their books by Sheila Dixit's government is already pending before the court.
The Delhi government has decided to go ahead with the audit of 3 private power distribution companies, ignoring their objections to the scrutiny of their books. The audit will begin from the time power distribution was privatized in Delhi.
जो पिछली सरकार 4 साल में अचीव नहीं कर पाई, पूरी दिल्ली बार-बार कह रही थी ऑडिट करवाओ, ऑडिट करवाओ, ऑडिट करवाओ, और सरकार कहती थी ऑडिट नहीं करवा सकते। तो जो पिछली सरकार 4 साल में अचीव नहीं कर पाई, वो मौजूदा सरकार ने 4 दिन में अचीव कर लिया है।
2 days, 2 promises kept. AAP's power tariff cut has acted as a lightning rod for the other states. But the question many in Delhi are asking is, who will bear the brunt for this? Is it going to come from the government's coffers, or will the Aam Aadmi bear the brunt?
तो कह रहा हूँ ना, राहत नहीं है, यही आपको समझाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ। ये मेरा पैसा है, मेरी एक जेब में से निकालकर जो मैंने सरकार के खजाने में जमा किया था, मेरे विकास के लिए जमा किया था, उसी पैसे से विकास ना करके वो पैसा मुझे आप दे रहे हैं, दिखा रहे हैं कि तुम्हारे को राहत के रूप में मैं दे रहा हूँ, तुम्हारा बिल कम कर रहा हूँ। ये सब्सिडी है, सब्सिडी। ये बिजली का बिल कम नहीं हुआ है।
सर, मैंने कहा कि ऑडिट होने की जरूरत है। सीएजी का ऑडिट करवाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। जब तक इसका लॉन्ग टर्म सिस्टमिक सस्टेनेबल सोल्यूशन नहीं निकलता, तब तक जनता को एक राहत देने की जरूरत है ना। जो गरीब लोग हैं, मिडिल क्लास के लोग हैं, तो उनको एक ये राहत दी है। जब उसका निकल के आएगा, रिपोर्ट आएगी, ऑडिट रिपोर्ट आएगी, तो उसके बाद फिर उसका
हम तो बहुत पहले से कह रहे हैं, हमने तो हाई कोर्ट को लिखकर दे रखा है कि सीएजी का ऑडिट जब से डिस्कॉम्स आई हैं तब से उनका ऑडिट कराया।
It's a full-blown war out there between Arvind Kejriwal and the distribution companies. The Kejriwal government is confident of being able to expose the alleged irregularities of the power companies. The distribution companies are responding with an ultimatum. The Comptroller and Auditor General is empowered to audit private entities if the request comes from the President or the Governor of a state or the Administrator of a Union Territory. The audit of accounts of any such entity can be done based on terms and conditions agreed upon between the CAG and the government. The CAG also has the right to access the books and accounts of any such firm under the Comptroller and Auditor General's Act. The question is whether the DISCOMs will now move the courts, claiming the matter is sub judice.
We are saying that for the lowest end of consumers, it can be brought down to half, which can be cross-subsidized by charging a little more than the cost from the commercial consumers or from the very large consumers. So that way eventually it will not involve any subsidy or any significant subsidy.
Tomorrow or day after we'll have a press conference, and I'm very sorry to say that both the declaration have nothing to offer to the people of Delhi, and we'll explain and we'll discuss and we'll debate it in length with the media also and in the house also.
Questions are being raised over Kejriwal's request. The Delhi government owns 49% of the DISCOMs and has access to those balance sheets. The DISCOMs argue that power PSUs are already audited and the Comptroller and Auditor General audits only government-owned organizations. DISCOMs are joint ventures and so out of the CAG ambit. The Delhi government recommended CAG audit for DISCOMs in 2010, and today the companies argue that the government must wait for the court's order.
With Kamaljeet Sandhu, Bureau Report, Headlines Today.